I come on in 84, not a whole lot of time passing. I'm 21 years old. And so I'm looking towards other women as to how to behave. How do you get along? How do you kind of fly under the radar? How do you not piss people off? How do you not suffer some of the indignities that I understood you to suffer in the book? Um, Many of which I suffered myself and had nowhere to turn, and didn't have these kind of conversations. Let's talk about um, let's talk about the journey. And as we're talking about the journey of what inspired you to write Journal of a Black Woman in Blue, the story of navigating abuse, addiction, racism, and sobriety. Walk me through what inspired you to write the journal, and what do you first hope readers to take away from it as they literally walk this life with you?
Well, I'm glad you phrased it that way because the journal is a journey. And when I wrote it, I thought about people taking a journey with me. Um, I wanted them to just hang in there with me and take this ride. Um, it's going to be a little bumpy, but I want you to hang in there. And I started that journal off. I was just going to write about the ills of the Pittsburgh Police Department. I initially wanted to just talk about my feelings about that department, the racism, those things. And the spirit, my spirit kept taking me in another direction. I would write and I'd start going off into another direction and it started getting dark. And I couldn't understand why. It was getting so dark that I had to put it down for a while. So it took me a while to really write, journal through all that. I had no intentions on talking about any of that. That was going to my grave, those things that I wrote about. But I thought I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop writing. I couldn't stop telling that story. Somebody had to know what happened to me. If I leave this earth today or tomorrow, somebody will know, and somebody will know that they don't have to go down that same road. Or if they're on that road, they can get off of that road and they can get off safely. So I needed to tell that story for them. I lived it and I wanted them to not live it and to navigate through it. But I didn't start out like that. I started off in a selfish way. I was going to talk about the department, about the things they did to you, the things they did to me, the things they did to other Black women. But it wasn't to be that way. The Spirit said, you need to talk about, because you need to put this to rest.